everything they call them. But the point is that go to the offices where my parents are working. They are their bosses. Go to the church. They are the people that give the greatest amount of money on the bazaar. But we're still criticizing them. They didn't end. Christianity, let me take that for example. How many years is Christianity? When it started, do you think it was easy? People will fake and fake, but the fake will all fade off. The fake will eventually pass on. So let's not worry about these people. They can pretend all they want. In the end, about just making a go mile. Let's not worry about these people trying to talk about them and giving them the publicity they don't deserve. No. Let them ride on. Call Nnamdi Kanu, I am on his feet and I'm on his head, I am this, and you do something else. You will pay. I'm an old man. I'm old enough to tell you this. I know, because I know I have seen out of experience that you never succeed where you didn't reap. Everybody that is in IPOB today thinks that he is somebody because people have known you. They have called your name, and you think tomorrow you want to go and open up your own. Go start. No matter how you pretend, people are watching you like a hawk. We are all watching. There are people who don't call my station anymore because I see in them fraud. I see in them, I wouldn't say fraud, deception. All they need to do is to be heard. And the problem is Nnamdi Kanu recognizes them and that's it. And they think they have landed. Come on, forget about it. All guys tired at the Bolibo. I'm telling you. Which of didn't start the first of breakup. But we have Iranian coordinator of all coordinators when they're talking about this. The other one, what's his name again? Mio. These people that will think that they are everything. When they left, who left for them? Nobody. Nobody. So why do you have to worry about them? Let them continue. Everything they do now is doing to our own glory. They can say whatever they want to say. We're not challenging. DOS, they are not in competition with anybody. To be honest with you. The moment you start looking at these people, it means you are competing with them. And it's not worth it. You know, you are big. You are what you are. We recognize you. If they are doing it because they want to challenge you to make sure that you look like you're small, don't worry about it. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the one that gave you that job. And as far as he is the one that gave it to you, and you are doing it because under his name, we are with you 100%. Anybody can go to hell. The hottest part of hell. Go there and stay there and do whatever you want to do. Let it not be a problem that we want to think about because there's nothing to worry about it. Caller, good morning. I have a call coming in on straight line. No, principal officer's line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here. Are you there? All right. I don't know what happened. That line went off. It came on and went off again. All right. Like I was. Oh boy. All right. I didn't want to play that music for now. I was just trying to take a call and touched the wrong button. So, like I said, somebody was calling me on principal officer's line. You can call us back, please, whenever you are ready, because that line went off. Let us not worry. I know my brother is very annoying, very irritating, but you know, sometimes you learn to overlook these things because in the end, it will be your profit that you gain. You know, so let us. I have a call coming in on principal officer's line, but that line call is let's see, signal. Okay. Call is coming on signal. Caller, good morning. Are you there? Caller, good morning. Caller on signal. The line is open, but I can't hear you.
Hello?
Yes, you're online. You're live, sir. Can you hear me?
Look at me.
I can hear you loud and clear. Okay, drop off. All right, let me take it on another line. Maybe that's why. Caller, good morning. Caller on signal. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Dr. Ike Peters, good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi Ike Peters. My name is Amazi Akas. I'm calling from Austria, and I am the IPOB National PRO. Mazi, thank you this morning for all your good works and everything that you have been doing to make sure that Biafra is actualized. My prayer is that Chukwuka should bless you and bless your family, bless your children, because it is not easy serving Biafran people. And the same go to my leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, the man who have sacrificed his life to die for our sake, to make sure that we Biafrans will have good life. Chukwuka, please keep on guiding and protect him from every hands of the evil ones and from all evildoers. And help us that very soon he will come out to join us to raise this flag of Biafra, which all of us is longing for. This is my prayer this afternoon from here. In the name of Chukwuka Biama. Mazi Ak Peters, I hope I'm coming out loud and clear.
Loud and clear, sir. Go ahead. Let's round up.
Okay, Mazi, I concur with you. I agree with you. We know that there are many mad people who have come in the name of IPOB or trying to, attach themselves with what we are doing, with what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and DOS has been doing. Biafrans all over the world, started since 2012 to today. They just came in 1 year ago or 1.5 years ago, trying to present themselves as if they are angels. But today, all Biafrans have seen that these people didn't mean good for us. So I concur with you that DOS has they can't give these guys any chance. They can't even respond in whatever they can talk from here to Jerusalem.
Right.
DOS is bigger than whatever these idiots are talking in social media.
Right.
Because the more DOS begin to give them attention, they will have more wings to fly as if, yes, DOS has responded. They should continue to do the needful. What they are doing, their friends are watching their back. We support them in whatever they are doing. But we, the IPOB members all over the world, we are watching this guy very closely. And we begin to identify where he's coming from. Tomorrow he should not come and tell us that I don't know what I'm doing. He's doing what he's doing, and it is intentionally doing. He came into IPOB to destroy what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has built in the name of I am a disciple of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. May war beside this guy. Any day he will come out to tell Biafrans, please forgive me, I was ignorant. We can't forgive this guy because he's going at the chain, the tie on his neck, he's losing it. He should concentrate in whatever he's building is enter Biafra. Go and form your own if you think that what DOS is doing under the leadership of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and Chike Dosiam is not good enough for you. Please go and form your own. Carry this multitude that you have gotten through IPOB. Carry them and go. Form your enter Biafra and fight for Biafra. Then if you can get off Biafra, good and fine. Let's see how we can be able to get the Biafra. Is this ranting on social media? What can this guy be proud enough to say this is what I've done to get Biafra? Not even, it's only to create platform. And he uses it to be collecting money from people, getting money from YouTube. Is this the only thing he's doing? What else has this mad guy is doing? I don't want to call his name, he knows himself. But we want to let him know that Biafra has really finally know where he's coming from. And we are going to deal with him. He will get it hot. Let him go and ask those who have tried to destroy IPOB. How far? Let him go and ask. Mazi, this is where this is my submission here. This is from here here in Australia this afternoon. May Chukwuka bless you.
Bless you.
We are not trying to deviate, but we have to call a spade a spade.
I know.
Thank you, Mazi.
All right, there. Well, thank you very much for your call. This is Radio Biafra USA too. Let me tell you a little story that will connive what I'm trying to say. I remember
and I said, let me command.
Something is interrupting me. All right. My mother, or my mother especially, I wouldn't say my dad. My mother particularly didn't welcome the idea that I was playing music, and I was a musician at the time. She was doing everything in her power to stop me, wanted me to go to Soka and the rest of them. But my father being who he is, one day was hearing another woman discussing with my mom about my life, about the way I'm performing and everything. And the woman that he said something like, you know, I saw him, I went to where they were performing, and he's kind of, I don't even know why he chose to become a musician. And my father said, so what did you go there to do? And the woman said, no, my brother came from overseas, and we all went there as a nightclub, you know, to entertain, to watch. And my father said, so you were dancing to the music that he was playing? And she said, yes, I did play very good music. But my father said, you are the one encouraging him to continue. If you don't go and dance to his music, he will not continue. These people that are talking, they are disciples of this, they are disciples of that. We don't have to. I don't listen to none of this. I don't even have enough time to search for something, you know. Naturally, I don't even follow. Sometimes they send me these things, and the moment you send it to me, I push it away because you're not making any sense. You were not appointed for the job you're doing. Good thing you're doing. If your business brings us more people, yes. But somebody can be friendly, tidying, showing you his teeth, but he's mischievous. There are those of us who know how to decipher these people when they come. We see them come in their different colors, and we know when they start, where they are going. So, but if you go and listen to them, and you keep on listening to them, you are the one inviting them. You know, you're buying that firewood that will that eventually bring a lizard to your house. So when you stop listening to them, believe me, they're wasting their time, because we know that IPOB is so strong that no single person can do anything to derail what we are doing. All right, caller, good morning. Caller on Signal. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Dr. Ike Peters.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, my brother. It's unfortunate that you started a very wonderful program. My heart was so elated. I was feeling so good, and with the clips you played, particularly with the one by Dan Mazo.
Yes.
The guy who was saying, whether it's a Fulani or Hausa,
yes.
He used the word Hausa Fulani. And then all of a sudden, we found ourselves again in the same melee like yesterday, when people will go to the destiny and start bringing us all these things. If that guy said he's attached to Biafra or IPOB or Martin Nandekam, all you needed to do is ask him, sir, could you explain what you mean by attachment or how you attached? Please don't bring it here. These things have, it has dominated everything we're supposed to talk about with what you played, including the news media that are analyzing the reason why they shut down and everything. Yes. You know, so I'm not going to waste any more time on that. I'm going to delve into what this Damazu said.
Yes.
My brother, you see, these people, they know exactly what the problem of Nigeria is. But unfortunately, just like that one pointed out, and we have been pointing out, there are people that are benefiting from this one Nigeria.
Yes.
You know, the people at the top, and it cuts across the whole of Nigeria. In the east, you have the people that have sold themselves as, subservients to the northern house of Fulani because of the effect of the war. They attach themselves in order to progress in life. They gave them contracts. They awarded them contracts. Somebody like Atoeze, all these people, all these millionaires you have in Igbo land, they went to the north. They were given several contracts. And then you have politicians also. They picked the worst kind of the Igbo land and made them politicians, give them money, because we had no money when the war ended.
That's right.
So they were the ones that, are now at the top of the political echelon of the Igbo land. They are the ones who are holding us where we are. No matter what we do, they will continue to hold us down. And this man is also saying the same thing. The Northern has practiced feudalism. They practice feudalism. That's why you have Almajiris everywhere in the north. They kept Hausa people down. Hausa kids, once they have them, they give them plates and send them out to become Almajiri, and they go around begging. Go to the rich man's house every morning, and they give them food in the morning. In the afternoon, they come and they sing praises on their name. And these people are sending their kids overseas to go and study.
That's right.
Ahmadu Bello send his kid to study abroad. The same thing with the Emir of Kano. Emir of Kano, Sanusi Bello is younger than me with few years. He was sent abroad to study. He acquired education. They didn't make him a Almajiri.
That's right.
And now these people now do not understand what these people are doing to them. They want to bring that same Almajiri lifestyle in the whole of entire Nigeria, so that everybody becomes a beggar. That's why if you see these people, when they give contracts, when they appoint our governors, they tell them, you don't even have to, if you like, don't develop anything. As long as you are with us, no problem. Yeah. They will never ever question them how they spend the money they are given to develop their land. And people are catching up with all these tricks that has been going on. And that is when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came.
Yes.
So they saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a threat to what they are trying to establish. As a matter of fact, they would have ended up having one political party in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Which is APC. That's what they wanted to do. So if you belong to the APC now, that's why they decamp. They always decamp. Because that's where the Fulanis were going. To make APC a one-party system in Nigeria. And once that is entrenched, that's it for us. You can never have anything else to do. These are the things that we shall be dealing with. And for the people that are making noise about why we cancel our election, our no sit at home, well, we have to tell them this. We made that law. We can change it anytime we want. Right. Nigeria has a law that they don't obey. They don't obey court orders. They don't obey anything. They should go and worry about that. IPOB, when we make laws on our own, on what we want, we can decide to change it, and we don't care how anybody feels about it.
That's right.
If anybody wants to know why we change it, let them go and listen to the broadcast of our leaders and the reason why they change it. It's as simple as that. We're not going to listen to them. And all these people that are going around, you go listen to all these side talks, and then you come to Radio Biafra, you'll be splitting hair. And you want us to just divert everything we're doing and start talking about some irrelevant guy who said he's attached himself to IPOB. Go and ask him to explain what he means by attaching himself. We are not going to take it here to you. Thank you, Dr. I. Peterson. God bless you.
Well, thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA too. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-4069-953. Like what I was trying to say, if you don't listen to him, he won't talk tomorrow. To be honest, I don't. I'm not saying you should not. You shouldn't be like me. Just go there and listen, but just take it with a pinch of salt. But one thing I assure you, one thing that is guaranteed 100%, is that they'll all fall on the wayside. They're not getting anywhere. Just one day, boom, it's forgotten. It becomes history. I told a story of myself. I'll give you a story about myself when I first came to the United States. When I first visited, I came on a visit, actually. Then I was at the top of my career. I was doing well. You imagine that the record company will pay you such a great amount of money. You travel, go to London, go to other places. When I got here, to this New York particularly, one day I walked through the Church Avenue. For those who live in New York, they know what I'm talking about. Church Avenue is quite a long, Ocean Avenue is quite a long avenue. I moved from Church Avenue on Ocean all the way up to going towards King's Plaza, which is about Avenue U or thereabout. And that was the summertime. People were walking in the street, and I was, going, looking at faces and looking at shops, and as I was going, nobody ever said hi. Nobody ever looked at me as if he recognizes who I am. But here I am doing this in Port Harcourt, where I used to live. I was kind of Michael Jackson of Port Harcourt, to be honest with you. I was all over the place. Those in the 70s will testify to what I'm saying. So I built up that ego on my brain that I was somebody. Until when I got to Ocean Avenue and nobody recognized me. And I'm not talking about, the first thing that came to my mind is, wait a minute. This is my career that I'm doing right now. I am the superstar today. They've seen me. This is the way it's going to happen after a couple of years, because nobody, today I'm talking about, nobody even recognizes who I am anymore anyway. So the truth is, these people think that they are something. Those that started, Nnamdi Kanu didn't start alone. He had people that were working with him. They answer all big names, coordinator of all coordinators, the whatever this of that, as soon as they left Nnamdi Kanu, it didn't take 1 week, we forgot all about them. So why do you people worry about something anyways? Keep doing what you're doing. We know where we're going. We know where we are going. I'm not exaggerating. One of the most popular pastors in Nigeria was the most criticized one. But you know something? He kept doing what he was doing and became bigger than all of them put together. So we know what we are doing. Forget about people. Don't go. If you think what he's saying is going to distract you or annoy you, please stop listening. You don't go and drink the medicine that will turn your belly, and then when it turns your belly, you want to bring it to Radio Biafra to disrupt what we are saying. That's what Ben was just trying to explain. I started this morning because I wanted to show you guys that there are people who are beginning to think properly. And this man is a northerner, and a very good thing that he said. But all that has been pushed aside because we want to talk about people who don't have anything better to do with their lives. All right, caller, good morning. Caller on straight line, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Oh boy, that line just dropped. Okay, he was calling when I was talking, so he will call back. Call us back, caller on straight line. If you're ready, anytime you're ready, call. So like I was saying, I started work this morning. I'm not blaming anybody for earning his opinion, but my advice is if you don't earn his opinions, there's no way I can advise you. You can ignore these people because there is nothing that they say that will make any sense to anybody. They have no plan for themselves. All right, caller on straight line, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm working assiduously to restore the kingdom of God on earth.
No.
I am Mazi Chinemeremo. I have from Abadi local government, Biafra land. Mazi, may God bless you.
Bless you.
Biafra is the kingdom of God. But you know, there's one place that scripture says that a carnal man cannot understand the things of spirit.
Yes.
I strongly believe that, yes, some people are full of carnality, not spirituality or intellectual. No, spirituality is divine, and the IPOP is a divine. As na annual Romelu, Ikuku, Oba, Ijijari, that is what IPOP is. And nobody will stop it. IPOP, Imagine the car said, now you take 100 and something years to know how you restore Biafra. And some people think that you are very smart, you can speak a grammar, you can read and write, so for that you can do. You cannot do this divine project. You know, only more man, your matter of your jealousy cannot quench the spirit to choose whom you want to choose. There is nothing anybody can do. Rather, all these people that jealousy Mazunda, or many of them, all of them are going to perish. All of them are going to die. We are a divine, and those who afraid Uzaga, simple are simple. Earlier people understand it, and whatever headache is your one anyway. Earlier people, you know, some people think that when Biafra come, they believe every time they modify the message. Some think that all how with the position when Biafra come, they don't understand. They don't understand it. So that's why and I'm not interested for that Facebook. But what I want to say that we are more democratic than Nigeria. We are more democratic than Britain. Nangal is a British citizen. What Britain are doing to release their citizens? No. Rather they full of hypocrisy and turning things around. But Johnson is here talking rubbish. What that Johnson is doing? Nothing. He's not talking. They are hypocrisy. So no matter what, now their relations have come and gone. Now what remains still remains. President Nangal is in the DSS custody, not in prison or not in prison, in the private sector. Now Britain just keeps mute. People are talking position, talking sit at home, talking rubbish in the social media. Is it what we come from? No, it's not, and it can be. So like even there is time in the scripture, and just what I say, make God you will serve. I and my family have choose the God who I will serve. Or even land the calendar. Open on Facebook here, follow Facebook. Open on Radio Biafra and the calendar, follow the director. I was also I go mine. That's where we are.
That's right.
So nobody, there's nothing anybody can do on it to stop it. There's nothing there's nothing they can do and stop it. So anybody talking about Facebook or this comedia broadcasters in Facebook, I am not saying what I know that Mazin can come out in that dungeon. What I am interested is the freedom of my father's land, Biafra. It's other than Britain. That is what I want. So any other person that talking a rubbish, let him be or his own cup of tea. So we are not afraid of these people. They are one way and one. Not everybody will be alive. Not everybody will die. Okay. So no matter whatever they are doing, we are not running. This land must restore, and we should protect this land. What we are telling them, see Wednesday, let them release Mazen Nandekano. That man is an innocent man. That man sent by God. That man is going to destroy many people. That man you people are holding is anointed man of God.
Yes.
People don't fear God. That man is going to destroy many people, many evil things. That's all these things. We are not afraid of them. Martin, may Elohim bless you. We are here waiting. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you, my brother. And there we all right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. We're still talking this morning about Dambuzwa. What's a man's name that said something very interesting? You know, they're giving us a historical narrative, the way he understands it, that everybody will survive in this thing. It's trying to stop us from getting our independence or from being free. It's not going to save anybody. And Nnamdi Kanu is like a thorn. It's a thorn in their flesh, and there is nothing they can do about it. By the way, what happened to Lai Mohammed? Nobody have heard from him in a while. Is he okay? I hope he's okay, or he just run out of words. He doesn't know what to say anymore. Everything is according to him is suspect. Everything is suspect. It's not suspicious, but suspect. All right, I have a call. Let me take this one. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, my brother. I'm Joe, calling from Kuwait.
Welcome to the program.
I just want to use, thank you. I want to congratulate DOS for their actions and decision. We support them wholeheartedly. And I want to use this opportunity to thank the Biafra land elders, genuine elders, as the DOS put it, who are really working very hard to release to ensure that MNK is freed from the dungeon they kept him.
That's right.
So I want to just say one thing to encourage them, that they are doing the right thing, and it is not too late. They say, there's one saying in our place that when the new day comes up, then that's when the journey begins. Wherever it is not too late to start. So why I'm saying this is for them to, those of them who have not changed their mind, to bear in mind that with the system of Nigeria today, I know that the lifespan of every human being in Nigeria is very short. And so the average 50 and below who believed in Biafra so much today will become an elder tomorrow.
Of course.
So at the end of the day, the circumstances or the situation will not change. By the time we will become the elders who determines what happened in our land, this whole thing that we are fighting for now is still what is going to be in our heart, and that is what we will fight for, and that is what we be.
Yes.
So I want to let the elders of today know that Biafra will be, and it is the right thing for them to know and support the move now that they are alive and put their name in a good record for Biafra. Don't feel that because you are an elder, you want to sabotage the Biafra effort. At the end of the day, you will go and Biafra will come. How did you think we will view your name? We want you to support us. If you feel we insult you sometimes, it is because what we are expecting from you guys, you are not doing it as our fathers. But if you do the right thing, you will see the turnaround, how we will come and show that love that you really deserve for us. But for you to end that love, you need to work for our future. If you did not do it, you are only delaying it, because it will still come by the time we will become the elders of tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. Yesterday we dropped back in American time. We pushed our hour back. So this morning I started by 6 o'clock in the morning, and we have a few more hours to go on this program before we call it a day. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Call us. The lines are still open. 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984. It's 929-406-9953. All right, I will take a very short break, and I will be back with you in a minute.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. There was a nation living in peace and unity. Yeah. They are people with love and harmony. Oh, yeah. They saw greatness rise up to its purity. With another people of different culture, a different heritage, bias and oppressive. Oh, I see. A nation from trigger of Africa, rising with strength and might and power. In due time, nobody gonna praise us. Rather, you all gonna embrace her. With your flag, with your flag, with your flag, with your flag. Oh yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. Oh yeah, Biafra is our home. Oh, it's my home. Yeah, Biafra is our home.
I reminisce way back 1967. Death toll and the blood couldn't count them even. Mama screaming, child squealing, pops on the ground. 2.5 years, over 3 million's gone. Why? Cause we asked for our freedom, and we're going back to our sovereign kingdom. They shut us down when we cried, the world said nothing. Sitting back in the crib, watching our suffering. Should I talk about the planes dropping shells like rain? Suka had the first taste of a hero's blood. Abagana Zobunigwe was stronger than flood, but the juke is too strong and fought them off on the chart. Thought the bloodshed's gone, then it came again. 216 and the massacre, it started again. So bloody name, I couldn't cry tears. Blood dripping down my eyes, water in my vein. We died trying to fight the cause and we're trying to break him. It's our freedom, but the world was against us.
Wave your flag over Africa. Welcome people of Biafra. Wave your flag over all the world. See those people of Zion is here.
It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion. It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. Yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. I see the rising sun from Africa.
Coming in on Principal Officer's line. Let's take this one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mazai Peters.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Chukwu Emmanuel is my name. I'm calling from my location. I greet you once more, Mazai Peters, for your effort on this journey.
Thank you.
The clip you read out from the Hausa man, this is just to prove that our leader came out with the truth. And a lot of people have understand the meaning of truth. You can do everything to hide the truth. One day, the truth will wake up and people will see it and believe on it. The Nigeria, as they call themselves, the foundation was laid on lying. That lying, the Bible said, all liars, their portion is hell fire. And that is where Nigeria is right now. Until they understand this truth, because some few people like Obasanjo, like Tinubu, like Imawu Iwanyang, many of those group criminals, they are the people stealing the whole money with Fulanis, making people to be poor. Fulanis, they don't know how to develop human being. What Fulani knows is how to steal, loot, destroy everybody. Fulani have succeeded to destroy outside race. They made outside people to be like a dustbin. And that is what they want to send to all corners, to the south, so that people will be a slave. You can see what is going on in the way they are saying they are voting. They are giving people 200, 400 naira, 1,000, 10,000, whatever money. So that they will continue deceiving people in the name of one Nigeria. But my happiness is that the truth have come and people have read it. I wish the radio Biafra will be open more, especially in Igbo land, so that people will hear the truth. Because when you are hearing Nigerian news, you become ashamed. Because the worst thing that happened to Nigeria is there are many things inside Nigeria that is wrong. The religion is one of the worst, because they are deceiving people, promising them to go to heaven, while people is already on hell in Nigeria. If they start to tell the people the truth, people's eyes will open. They will know where they are going and where they are coming from.
Thank you.
The politician is there deceiving people. The media is the worst and the worst. They are deceiving people. They don't want people to know the truth. So I hope with time, when Radio Biafra can circulate as many villages as possible, people will know what is happening. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA too. I'm reading something here that seems to catch my eye. They are complaining about the APC government is complaining about the election in Anambra State, that they're going to go to court. See, what they're trying to do is to create the same scenario that they created in Imo State. Let them go to court. I can read it here. Let me say exactly what I say. what I read. He said, somebody said, I am doing this press conference. Dave Umai is saying this. I am doing this press conference for the whole world to know that there was nothing like gubernatorial election in Anambra State. There were lots of electoral malpractices during the election by APGA candidates and the sitting governor, Willie Obiano, and will not be accepted the outcome of the Anambra result. The Anambra massively voted for All Progressive Congress, APC. Why can't you people just sit down there and tell yourself the truth? Only Anambra they vote for APC. I can hear you. Don't even talk about PDP, talk about APC. But APGA desperation in retaining power in Anambra has subverted the will of the people, and this cannot go unchallenged. All right? We urge the people of Anambra who voted for the APC to calm down, as we are on top of the issue and must make sure that justice prevails. The will and the wish of India Anambra must be respected, and nobody can deny India Anambra that opportunity. Just the same thing that happened in Owerri when the will of the people was imposed by the Supreme Court. That's where you're going, isn't it? Bruno Bia, we are waiting. Anambra is not easy now. Anambra go and try. All right, I have a call coming in. Let me take this one. Call on.
Hello.
Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Master. My name is Innocent. I'm calling from Yakime.
There was sir. Welcome to the program.
So, Master Peter, I thank you people for efforts about our restoration of Biafra. As our leader is not around, you people are carrying the spirit of our leader, because it's only people, the broadcaster, it is people that we hope now. Because whatever I hear from Radio Biafra is what I used to, what I will hope for. So I'm thanking people for now effort, and God will be with all of you. Because Biafra come, all of you will remember generation to generation. Because you people are doing a marvelous work. God will be with you people. Thank you. What's that, Peter? I greet my leader, Martin Namdekan, for his so God will protect him, whatever he is. God will protect him well. Thank you for picking my call.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you so much for your call. Let's see what keep reminding you that today is the 8th day, 9th and 10th. It's in 2 days our leader will be in court, and I expect that the DOS or the HOD will speak to us. I don't have any briefing towards that for now, so I can make an announcement and tell you exactly when he's going to do it. But as soon as it comes in, we are going to let you know. Obviously, we expect him to talk to us before the 10th so that we know what to way forward. Our leader is coming to court on the 10th. You're very much aware of that. We know, and we are waiting to see what they will do. All right? Then from there, but I'm sure that the HOD will come on air, like I promised you, probably today, tomorrow, and any day before the 10th to tell us exactly which way forward from the day our leader is going to go to court. I have a call. Let me take this one. Caller on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Mazi Ike Peters. I greet you, my brother. I'm calling from my location. My name is Uche. I greet you, my brother, for your efforts. Biafrans all over the world, I greet you, people. Mazi Ike Peters. I hope I'm coming out clear.
Yeah, you are, sir. Go ahead.
Hello. Okay, Mazi, please, Mazi, forgive me. I was angry with DOS when he make this announcement of canceling the sit at home. I was so angry, but at the time I come to realize. You understand me? I come to realize, and I send a message to my command here in my location, try to let him know what was going on, that I am sick since DOS made this announcement, and he Now later he called me back and explained to me. You understand me? I really understand what is going on, and to say sorry to GOS for being angry with them. You understand me? That we are in this struggle together. You understand that I really acknowledge them and their knowledge, and I appreciate them and wish them good luck to move on from this struggle. March, that is why I called on this radio. I greet you all, Biafrans. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Thank you, Mazi.
All right, thank you so much. You know, like I said before, I said it yesterday and I'm saying it again. Everybody had the right to be angry. If the next day, I didn't broadcast. You remember? Because I was like, what am I going to be saying? I was blaming myself and I was not blaming myself. But the truth is that that's why, like I said yesterday, when you tell somebody something, it goes, let me sleep over it. You know, when you sleep over something, that means you calm down, you listen to it, and you try to analyze it. You discover one thing. One thing that was very pertinent in the whole thing is this. Whatever things that was made by DOS. And DOS are the ones that cancel it. So why do we really have to get angry? That's the question. You didn't tell them what to do. You didn't advise them. They surprise everybody by what they say. And if along the line they discover that there is something, and they have the right to change it. If it is something that we ask them to do and they're doing it, they did it and we all welcomed the idea. That's the truth. We all welcomed it. We embraced it. We gave them kudos. Then when they canceled again, why don't we just sit down and ask, now wait a minute, what is going on? So getting angry, that is why sometimes people out of anger, they go to commit a crime, something that becomes a crime that will haunt them the rest of their lives, because they did not sleep over it. HOD, DOS, they are doing exceptionally well as far as I'm concerned. Their job is what they are doing. Just do yours very well. If you do yours and mind your path. I remember one time we were going somewhere, my wife was driving and she's like, the man behind me is following me too close, he's honking. I said, madam, just face your front and drive your car, forget about your so he will take care of himself. The moment he thinks that you are trying to take care of him, that's when he becomes stupid. Nobody, when it comes to driving, believe me, if you concentrate on your own part, you will do very well. It's only when you want to think about what the next person is doing, then you get in trouble. Caller, good morning. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Caller on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
There's
a noise at your background. There's a noise at your background. Tell your person that is talking at your background to please move away from there so we can hear you. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Nanyere. Nan is calling from Russia. Mazia Peters. I must tell you the truth. I'm very angry with the decision they take, because this Council of 10 is getting obviously. This is the second time, and I'm still getting angry.
Are you understand? One of the people that asked them to do it in the first place to order they sit at home?
Well, no, I'm not the.
So why?
I'm not the one that told them to because when they said it, I'm already called my people at the village and told them that they'll be sit at home. This is the second time. Then later we'll come back and say they have cancelled it. And maybe some people have scheduled where they are going to go. They cancel it. You understand? Because of that sit at home.
Yeah.
But that one is bygone.
Okay.
So what I want to say is this. I like my brother that called us. There is a particular man that normally call from London. This is Radio Biafra. And we meant to advise each other, not to abuse each other, not to abuse people in this Radio Biafra. I want to appeal to you people that always anchor this Radio Biafra.
Did anybody abuse anybody this morning, or you're talking about the past?
I'm talking about the previous one. Always the man call. He continue abusing people in this Radio Biafra. I want to plead with the man. The man is hearing what I'm saying now. I want to plead.
No. You have to be very specific, because you see one thing about the same thing that I had an argument with somebody yesterday. When somebody talks, when you say abuse, the tone of voice doesn't mean an abuse. It can be an advice. But it depends on how you take it. if I don't know who you're talking about, because I know maybe we're talking about the past, but what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that if somebody's tone of voice is harsh, you don't call that abuse. That's the way he talks. Just like you are talking right now. I don't know you before, I've not met you before, but I will not say because your voice is harsh, therefore you are abusing. No, that's not true. If your criticism is good, everybody accepts it.
Okay, maybe let me agree with you. Maybe.
Yeah.
Let me agree with you. Maybe the way he talks, you understand, because normally several people will come and say their opinion. I just want to tell the person that we should be coming down a little bit. Thank you very much, Ashitas.
All right, thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls here. I have a call coming in on WhatsApp, another call. Call on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. All right, your line, okay. Your line is open. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Call on WhatsApp. All right, you just hung up on himself. I don't know why you did that, but we're listening to you and we're expecting you to say something. So my brothers who are complaining about people are being abusive, I don't. Advice is not an abuse. Sometimes when somebody tells you something, it might be very, very unpalatable. It might be something you don't want to swallow. Then all of a sudden you call it abuse. It's not abuse. It's just the way he's trying to make corrections. And no, I don't know who you're talking about, to be honest with you, because I'm like a hawk. I was looking out for people who want to insult other people. I don't allow that. But when you come and you give a very constructive advice, some people, like I said, the way your tone sounds, your voice, the way you raise your voice, it happens in this country. Sometimes people are talking to you, especially the Americans. The first thing they'll tell you, why are you raising your voice? You are not raising your voice. That is how you talk. I've had confrontation with the police people driving, and he pulled me over, and I said, what did I do? He said, why are you raising your voice? I'm not raising my voice. That's how I talk. So later he got convinced. He said, where are you from originally? I said, well, somewhere they call Nigeria. And he goes, okay, that's how you people talk. I said, yes. So raising your voice does not mean you're trying to be abusive or trying to insult anybody. No, you're just giving an advice, and that is the way you sound. We'll take constructive advices, and there's nothing. Good morning. Please turn off your music on your voice. I'm hearing my voice on your background, please.
It happens in this country.
Call us.
Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay. Yes, welcome.
It's okay?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, my Peters.
There well.
Yeah. Thank you very much for taking my call. May Elohim bless you. Yes, thank you very, very much. And I want to use the opportunity to greet our leader, Mazana and Okukano, anywhere you are. Three books are for you. Boom, boom, boom. God will bless you anywhere you are. Nothing will happen to you. The Fulanis are only joking. They're only playing with you. But God Almighty Elohim will let them know who you are. But they never know. But God Almighty Elohim is the one that will let them know who you are. Time is coming. Mother Peter, thank you so much for picking my call. I want to use the opportunity to advise our people back home. The whole Anama people, the whole Igbo people, anywhere you are in this world. The whole Igbo people, the whole Anama people, anywhere you are in this world. Igbo is now in a very, very big problem. Yesterday, the Fulanis are gang up already in the Igbo, trying to kill all their farmland, all the women, killing people. Please, my sisters and brothers, anybody you are from Igbo, you are from anywhere, we have to make sure arrangement and how to fight them back. We have to make arrangement to fight them back. The whole Igbo people, Igbo is now in a very, very big problem. I'm trying to call anybody know you are from Igbo or from Anyama, anywhere you are. You must have to call your people back home because Igbo is in a very, very big mess right now. The whole Fulani is killing the women and they're putting their cassava farm from Igbo. So, and another thing, my sisters and brothers from Igbo living in Italy and Germany, before we say we want to install transmitters so that our people will be hearing this radio back home. But all of you keep quiet. Nobody wants to do anything. Who they come again this time?
All right, I don't know where that music is coming from. I think from your background. All right, we'll come to the end of today's program. Unfortunately, he was talking and the music just caved in, maybe from his background. All right, it's time to go off the air. We have to wait. Stay tuned, don't go away, because Mazi Alozie is next. This is Radio Biafra, and I would still like to remind you to be sure that Biafra, as you all know, is our religion. And Radio Biafra is where we worship. Good staying with you, being with you today. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be again together. From here, from me, it's goodbye. Don't go away, Mazi Alozie is next.
The last hope we have is in Biafran restoration. I believe.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. There was a nation living in peace and unity. Yeah. They are people with love and harmony. Oh, yeah. They saw greatness rise up to its purity. With another people of different culture, Ideal heritage bias and oppressive. Oh, I see. A nation from trigger of Africa, rising with strength and might and power. In due time, nobody gonna praise us. Rather, you all gonna embrace her. With your flag, with your flag, with your flag, with your flag. Oh yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of
we must accomplish Biafra for their sake, and the sake of our children, even those who are not born yet. We must remain resolute, very determined, uncompromising and unforgiving in our quest to restore Biafra in truth and in every honesty. I must ask each and every one of you, wherever you are, to search your hearts and to search your souls wherever you are. To understand the essence of IPOB and what we are doing. As I said previously, this is not a broadcast for the whole world, it's just for the IPOB family. Some of us have forgotten what it means to be IPOB, because during my enforced absence, most of us went astray. Although some people started from when I was in detention, it is very, very important that we keep this very flag flying. Very unique privilege, not an entitlement. Only the pure at heart can be called Wachineke. Not everybody you meet on the street is entitled to be called that very name. IPOB is a very special breed of people. We have come that we may restore Biafra, and there is nothing the zoo and their allies can do about it. We remain the bravest of the very brave. Cowards run away when they see us. From the day I arrived in the zoo exactly 4 years ago, minus 1 week, because I arrived in the zoo on the 14th of October in the year of our Lord 2015. I told them that I was coming, and I came. Some people within some segments of the media were writing a whole lot of junk about us, that we are just on Facebook, that I'm in London. They dared me to come back, and I told them that I was coming home, and I did come home. When I arrived, I was arrested. I was taken to Abuja. I was confined to a very tiny space. I was chained like a common criminal. I was handcuffed. They tried to break me, but they know that that is impossible. They can attest to it. They mocked me that I will rot in jail. Some prayed very fervently, those who are against Biafra, agents of darkness, that I should die in jail. But the walls of prison and detention couldn't keep me. I told Jibril, now, or should I say Buhari before he died and was buried in Saudi Arabia, that he was a madman. I called him a madman in his own court because I know that he cannot do anything about it. Chukukikabiyama sent me and not man. So there is nothing any human being can do to me or to the wider body of IPOB for that matter. I told the court of Bintan Yako that they cannot jail me, and they did not. I called the dead Buhari, an illiterate madman, in his own court, and I walked away. They mocked me after I came out of prison, even those that I'm older than, even the age mates of my first son, Nemeka. Maybe because of the way I look, they will say what these young men are doing. Apart from maybe 4 or 5 people in Ohanese, I am older than every other Ohanese executive member. But when you hear them talk about me and IPOB, you will think we're a bunch of teenagers. I don't blame them. They're a product of a dysfunctional system. They gave me very stringent bail conditions. I hope IPOB family members are listening very quietly, because what I have to tell you is extremely important. So you must pay attention. They gave me the bail conditions so that I wouldn't speak, so that I cannot rally, to muzzle me, so that I'll just be in my father's house and then go to court once in a while. The same thing they did to the now state developer in Owerri. I told them, no, you cannot cage me, you cannot muzzle me, it's not possible. I went out and I defied every stupid restriction placed on my person, so that IPOB can be alive and our restoration of Biafra well on course. The powers that be didn't like it. Their Igbo collaborators did not like it. Some of them in government houses did not like it. Ohanese didn't like it because I said no to voting in Anambra. And I have my reasons, and I'll go to that later. Obiano said I shouldn't come to Ekulobia, that he will kill me with the Zoo army. We broke Ekulobia. Devuma, he said I shouldn't come to Ebonyi. I went to Ebonyi with the longest convoy in history. As I was entering Abakaliki, part of our convoy was still in Enugu. We broke the cordon. 6 fortified military checkpoints. I got down from my vehicle and I walked through all of them. I begged them to shoot me. We went into Abakaliki and we shot Abakaliki down. When we got to the front of the government house, I asked my driver to stop so I can greet some of the people working for Dave Umahi, to let them know that Ebonyi is Biafra. After our rally, on my way out of Abakaliki, they stopped me again and asked me to turn around. And I told them it would not happen. We broke that very cordon too, and we got home safely that very evening. I went to Obibo. I went to Obibo in We locked Iguacha down for 6 hours. There was no movement. Yes, and Wike did not ask army to kill me. He never tried to intimidate me nor to molest me. We rallied peacefully as we normally do, and we went back home. Ohanes and the Igbo governors got together and said this cannot continue. That Nnamdi Kanu is heating up the polity. They decided to kill me. It was these men that physically applied to Rock to have me killed. They couldn't do it. After all, Buhari was dead, buried in Saudi Arabia. When Jibril came back, a lot of Igbo men that call themselves politicians and political leaders arranged for me to be assassinated. They pleaded and pleaded and pleaded. Because our 30th of May celebration, our sit at home last year was successful. That led those Alamajiri youths, I don't know where they got them from, to issue a quit notice at the instigation of our Consultative Forum. Our people must listen very carefully. Arewa Consultative Forum pressured Niamud and Ohaneze and Southeast governors to do something about me. When they talk about me, they don't tell you the truth. I was the one that went to Waldo's house when he was in the USA to look for him, to greet him. I went with Evangelist Eliotuko. I went back again when he returned, and we had very sumptuous lunch together. And I told him that this is what I stand for. I want Biafra because of all the maltreatment, because of all the humiliation, because of all the shame that Nigeria over the years have compelled us to go through as a people, that I cannot take it anymore. I want to be free and I want to die a free man. He asked me what do I intend to do, and I told him most respectfully that I will engage in civil disobedience. I will boycott every boycottable until the zoo accedes to my demand for a referendum. That I won't fight anybody. He said it's okay, but I should consider an umbrella election. I told him no. We've been voting since 1953, if I'm not mistaken. What has come of it? Absolutely nothing. The zoo, as a contraption, instead of going forwards, is always going backwards every blessed year. Things are getting more difficult. Our children are dying in the Mediterranean, they are drowning. Our daughters have nobody to marry them because most of our men, our brothers, our uncles, our cousins are in severe difficulties abroad. Some are in jail, some are struggling. Some will have to marry somebody from that very country where they are domiciled to be able to get their papers. Nobody is interested in our sisters back home. And I told Chief Ward that I cannot go through life like this. I cannot tolerate this any longer. That something must give way. That I have no interest in being the leader of Biafra. I have no interest in politics. All I want is for our people to be free. I explained to him very calmly and with respect. We took pictures, we had lunch, and we went away. They went behind my back to plan to kill me when I did nothing wrong to them. They came to my house As we all know, on the 14th of September of last year, to kill me and every living being in my house. I don't know if Britain is involved, but when I return to the UK, we shall find out. Okay, Zia Yibazo, Dave Omahi, Nia Wardo, had their statements prepared for my obituary. They had gone to plan with the traditional rulers of all the other geopolitical zones in the zoo to come down to address Biafrans on why my death was a good thing for our people. Go through Okezie Ibazu's statements. It's all there and self-evidently so. The Ohaneze Ndibo political class, Southeast governors, used Fulani military apparatus to try and assassinate me the same way they've been doing, or as they did in Aba, Tumpo, Nishenugu, Igbocham, in Aba. All we are asking for is for our freedom. But Igbo men that claim they are politicians brought death to us. When you ask them, but what wrong have we done? They say we are heating up the polity. That's all. We've explained to them time and time again, we want to be free. Perhaps some of you are comfortable being slaves to Fulani people. IPOB is not comfortable and can never ever be comfortable with it. We made it very clear and shall continue to make it very clear that we are not retreating. We cannot surrender. It is either Biafra or we die getting Biafra. Mind you, it was these semi-Igbo politicians that crafted my bail conditions. Some of you do not know. They wanted to cage IPOB the same way they caged MASOP and rendered it useless through financial inducements and military intimidation. Even those that claim they're part of the intelligentsia, when they go to Abuja, they lose their voice, they cannot speak on behalf of our people. They are humiliated day after day for daring to demand what is right for their people. The only time that they have anything tangible to say to us is every 4 years during the time to vote. But come next year, we will tell these corrupt politicians that Biafra land belongs to Biafrans. All we're interested in is freedom, our liberty as a people, equity and fairness. That we will never, ever, ever negotiate away. If indeed, as we know, that IPOB is fighting for all the things that have been elucidated above, why is it that Ohaneze Ndibo and some Igbo governors would like to have me killed? Why do they want me
Everybody that is going to listen to this video and the whole of
therefore, on the day you will come, you will see it. Even if you come, you will see that the Biafrans have rejected everything that has to do with the zoo. We have rejected the zoo a million times more than 100 years back ago, and we will continue to reject it until we have established our sovereign and independent Biafra nation.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. There was a nation living in peace and unity. Yeah. They are people with love and harmony. Oh, yeah. They saw greatness rise up to its purity. With another people of different culture, adherent heritage, bias and oppressive. Oh, I see. A nation from trigger of Africa, rising with strength and might and power. In due time, nobody gonna praise us. Rather, you all gonna embrace her. With your flag, with your flag, with your flag, with your flag. Oh yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. Oh yeah, Biafra is our home. Oh, it's my home. Yeah, Biafra is our home.
I reminisce way back 1967. Death toll and the blood couldn't count them even. Mama screaming, child squealing, pops on the ground. 2.5 years, over 3 million's gone. Why? Cause we asked for our freedom, and we're going back to our sovereign kingdom. They shut us down when we cried, the world said nothing. Sitting back in the crib, watching our suffering. Should I talk about the planes dropping shells like rain? Suka had the first taste of a hero's blood. Abagana Zobunigwe was stronger than flood, but the juke is too strong and fought them off on the chart. Thought the bloodshed's gone, then it came again. 216 and the massacre, it started again. So bloody name, I couldn't cry tears. Blood dripping down my eyes, water in my veins. We died trying to fight the cause and we're trying to break him. It's our freedom, but the world was against us.
Wave your flag over Africa. Welcome people of Biafra. Wave your flag over all the world. See those people of Zion is here.
It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion. It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. Hey. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. I see the rising sun from Africa. Oh, this is a sign of victory. Oh, yeah. I see future in Africa. Oh, yeah. People of Biafra. See light shining on the world. Oh, yeah.
Greetings in regard to